players that are going to be very significant that didn't play for us last year. So there's a lot of teaching going on, not as much yelling. Simply trying to be more patient and make sure they understand our culture.
Now, what about today's practice? Like, what are some of the things you've been seeing lately in practice? I know it's like your first couple ones.
Yeah, we had a couple of limited workouts, but this was our first full practice. And I saw a team that stayed focused for 2.5 hours, which is phenomenal. We're young, but they really stay focused. They really get on each other. They're listening to the coaches. So I'm excited about that. And I think our pace of play is going to be, I think we're going to be very entertaining. A very, very entertaining team. Our guards do some special stuff.
Thank you.
Coach, for the first time in a couple of years, you haven't had a major returner come back. How are you sort of handling that from a leadership perspective? I mean, I know it's something coaches pride themselves on.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a big change for us to come in without an all-conference player returning it. It's been a while. I think Crystal Saunders is far and away. I mean, we did the captains. Crystal's the captain, and Mariah and Jazz are co-captains. How we did it this year. So I think Crystal's got to have a huge season for us, and she's ready for it. I mean, I think Crystal and Mariah, our two seniors, have spent a lot of time being the reason other people were successful. They were really great, supportive kids. They're great. They played a certain role, but they got to expand their roles this year, or we're not going to be very successful. So that should be. If I was them hearing me say this, I'd be really excited because they deserve it. They earned it, and now they got to come through.
What part of the things, particularly with Crystal, because she's been around a while, has she carried from your culture of teams that have done really well?
She is the most coachable. She's just a wonderful young lady. There's not a player that could finish my sentences more than Crystal Saunders. Like, she knows exactly what we're thinking, why we're doing what we're doing. She's always been that way from the minute she stepped on the campus. So I have a lot of confidence that this team will represent in games what we're working on in practices. I don't have any question that they're all just trying to do exactly what we need them to do. And there's a good humility to this team. There's confidence, but they're pretty humble. And they just want to be great, and they're just asking us how.
Despite not having a lot of big names, have the expectations changed at all internally as far as?
Whatever. Internal expectations are the same every year. I mean, you wouldn't do this if you weren't dreaming of championships. I mean, you don't ever dummy it down. You just go for it and keep teaching.
Okay, and who might we not have heard a lot